we're going to go over a couple things today. This box contains vintage relics from the early 90s regarding my favorite movie of all time.
Press start, let the adventures unfold. Retro games and
Good morning, YouTube. Hope you're having a great day today. Look at this chaotic mess. Well, it doesn't look like much chaos, but down here, that's what we're talking about. There's a lot of chaos in this room. But the good news, we are going to take this Toshiba 32-inch TV that I picked up at a garage sale probably a year and a half ago now for $10 with the stand. I don't know what I'm going to do with the stand. I don't want to let the stand go, probably shove it in the garage, but I'm taking the 32 and I'm putting it over there. Nothing against my 55. It is a Sony Bravia 3D 4K. Love this TV. Do not want to ever get rid of this TV because you cannot find 3D TVs anymore. Yes, I know people don't really get down with the whole 3D thing, but I like it for my PS3, which happens to not be in here at the moment. But I like to play, as I've said, I collect PS3 games only if they are 3D. There's a few that I made exceptions for that I wanted to test out. But overall, I don't want to get rid of this thing because it's hard to find. And number two, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is put this over there, and then next to it, if I can figure out how to jimmy rig it, I want to put the 3D PlayStation 3D, let's start again, the PlayStation 3D monitor next to it. So that way I can play the 3D PlayStation 3 next to that. But I don't know if I'm going to do that. I also know that the next issue I'm going to run into is this Chungus thing. I got my SEGA Masters, I got that, I got my Turbo Graphics, which might actually fit in one of those, and tucked up in higher, you can't really see on top of that VCR, is my 3DO. So what I'm thinking is if I put this here, I can make like a little stand that stands up there, and I can put my VCR DVD combo, my 3DO, my Master System, my Turbo Graphics, you know what I mean? I can make like a tower of power, which is supposed to be this. My 32X is right there. So I don't know. I'm going to do a quick flip and you're going to see exactly how this turns out. You ready? And 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Look at that. Almost stepped on something. We got the 55-inch TV is out of here. I am not throwing it away. I promise you. I told you I wasn't going to do it. I can't do it. It's a 4K. It's a 3D. I like 3D stuff. It's not going away, but I am on the hunt now for one of those PlayStation 3 3D TVs. I think what I'll do is, I don't know if it'll fit over there for the size of what one of those are. Worst case scenario, I'll sit it on top of this, and yes, it'll block more stuff up here, but it's okay. I'm also going to go ahead and, because of size, we're going to come a little bit closer over here and I'll show you what I did. First off, you know, obviously we still left all of our consoles, the NES, the 360. I installed my Turbo Graphics. The CD add-on is back there as well, as you can see right there. PlayStation 1, the Panasonic 3DO, Super Nintendo, then I got the GameCube, the Wii U, the Xbox, whatever that Xbox is. I only know it turns on. PS2, Dreamcast, 64, Saturn, and then up here we have my minty clean Toshiba VCR DVD player. You would think I like Toshiba. I don't know why. That was just pure randomness. I got nothing against Toshiba. And then my tower of power, the Sega CD, the Sega 30 Genesis, and the 32X. And then the Master System up there. Now what I'm going to do is I want to build a box, a wooden box that goes up and over, and probably keep it about so high off this and have it go up and over this, and then I can set another console here and maybe another one, like maybe I could put the Master System over here, maybe another one on top of it. I even thought about making it big enough to where I could put the PlayStation 3 TV right there, but in any case, I'm very happy with how it turned out. I love this here. I actually watched 3 movies last weekend. The Power Rangers movie, Congo sitting right there, something else I had in there. Oh, the DuckTales cartoon movie. Anyways, let's get into today's pickups. Today, come here, we got brand new on card Jurassic Park toys from 1993. This bag contains vintage relics that are old like me. Some older. No, nothing's as old as me. Let's go over these pickups. We're going to start with... We're going to start with the video games first. Davy's Toys out in Sanford's where I picked all these things up. He always shares his stuff to his Facebook group. He's not trying to... One thing I like about Dave, and Dave, if you ever watch this, one thing I love about Dave is he's very honest, very fair, very straightforward with everybody. And I've asked him before, you know, like, hey, you know, if you get certain things in, let me know. It's always right there on his Facebook group. One thing about Dave is he's always honest, he's always fair, he's always straightforward. One thing that I don't like is he's so far from where I live. It's a good hour to get to his location. It's kind of like my guy Joe with Galaxy Games and the guys Mickey, Matt, and Miguel. That's an hour and a half to get to their location. And it is sad that it's so far away because that's a 3-hour round trip. It's got to be worth it for me to drive 3 hours. And same thing with this. It's got to be worth it for me to drive 2 hours. It is what it is. There's nothing over on this side of Orlando where I live at. But it's worth it. So go check him out. If you're ever in the Orlando area, Davy's Toys out in Sanford. Like I say, he deals in video games, deals in toys. I know he has new stuff, but he also has Barbies. If you're interested in Barbies, he has a lot of like Hot Wheels, a lot of vintage toys, a lot of video games. I mean, he's a toy store. It's very, very cool. But these pickups were ones that I didn't have. I asked him if we could work out a deal. Gave me a great deal. The first one we picked up was Doom 3. This is the Resurrection of Evil edition. I have Doom already for the Xbox, but I did not have this version of it. So now I do. Next thing I picked up, because I don't know why, it just kind of like spoke to me, and I think a lot of it is because it said Square Enix at the bottom here. It was only a couple dollars. But it's called Ballin Worldwide. No idea what this is. It says true happiness is in the adventure. I do not know what that means. But I picked it up here. I figured, what the heck? It's weird enough that I'll try it. Next thing we picked up goes really old backwards. Bubsy 2 for the Sega Genesis. I'm always collecting Genesis stuff. This was complete in box. He actually had Bubsy 1 and Bubsy 2, and I remember the last time I was even there, he had both of these there. And he had them paired together. And I told him, I said, I just don't want Bubsy 1, because 1, I already have Bubsy 1, and 2, Bubsy 1 that he has is the same version I have. It's got the cardboard, and when you take the cardboard cover off, it was missing the insert that holds the game, no manual. I don't remember what was all in there, if it was just, or maybe it was the manual with the cart. I just know that it was not in great shape, but I convinced him to help me out. So he broke it down, sold me this. I'm sure he'll sell Bubsy 2 off to somebody really cheap, or Bubsy 1. The other one I picked up, GameCube Game 13, complete. The disc is in great shape. It's one of those shell shading kind of games, or shell shading games. We'll see if it's any fun. Yes, I picked up yet another Doom 3 from them, but this is going to replace my copy of Doom because this is the collector's edition. I did not have this one, and that's the one I really want, is the collector's edition. I don't need to have all the different variants of things, but the Doom 3 that I have is the same one as this. Is just this is the collector's, and that's what I wanted. So I'll sell the other one off. We're gonna go really old, but still not as old as me. We got Lee. I can't even think to say the last name. Trevino's Fighting Golf. Apparently, you're fighting this. No, I don't know. But good old golf game. We picked up Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 for the Nintendo NES, for the Nintendo 64. Pro Skater 2, yellow cart, and then the last one that I picked up because now I can justify picking them up, SEGA CD Tomcat Alley. It says full screen interactive movie, Jet Fighter Combat. And then here you got some footage on the back of this thing here. Very, very cool. One of those pieces of history where there's so much full motion video, you think to yourself, is it really a game or is it a movie? So that concludes all the video game pickups. But let's get into what this video I'm most excited about. The brand new Jurassic Park toys. So one thing I did talk to Dave about is the condition of these things. They are in good shape. The corners, and there are no like significant bends of any kind, but there is some warpage. Now, one thing you can do with cardboard is you can actually iron it. Put a cloth down, get your iron out, maybe use a little steam if you want. I don't know. I haven't done the steam. I usually just iron. Just hasn't really ever been that bad. But look at that. Brand new Jurassic Park 1993 from Series 1, because there were different series along the way. I can't even pronounce this particular dinosaur name. Celophilosis sprinters? I don't know. So anyways, you can bend the neck and the tail into a fighting position. Make him grab the human to recreate and attack. So kind of cool. But I already actually realized when I got home, because when I was there talking with Dave and I was like, he's like, oh, you have some? And I'm like, yeah, but for whatever reason, I never connected the dots that I actually have this one. In fact, this is the one that I have that is minty clean that Kristen got me for a Christmas gift one year. She bought it off of Whatnot from a YouTuber that she likes to watch. I don't get down with this individual anymore, but it's okay, to each their own. But she likes him. And they had a Whatnot, and they came across one of these in beautiful shape, and she got it for me for Christmas. So what I'm talking about, though, is that bend. But you can see there's no wrinkle or anything in the thing. It's just kind of warped a little bit. So you get an iron out, you'll lay it down with a piece of cloth underneath, over top, however you do it, and you can just iron it, and it kind of warms the cardboard up, and then put a book on it if you want, just to ensure it stays nice and straight. And that's it. You're good to go, and let it cool down, and you'll have a nice, straight, minty card. So after I realized that I oofed and already owned this thing, because I made a deal for everything he had that was what I wanted, which was a ton of stuff. He had a few other things as well, but I'll end up having to sell this one off, which isn't the end of the world, because somebody will love it, especially in the condition that it's in. Next one I picked up is a Dimetrodon. Look at that. Beautiful. I love all the Toys R Us stickers. I wish it was not right here on the front of it. I wish it was somewhere else, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm going to leave it there because Toys R Us, it's part of history, right? So you got the Dimetrodon. Again, corners are in great shape. It's got striking jaws, so you're like, I think you move one of its feet back or something like that, and its mouth opens and closes. Next thing we picked up is the Pterodon. With the dino striking jaws and wing flaps. You can see how the wings right here have, a hinge to them, so they obviously flap, and then the head opens and closes. Again, great shape overall on this thing. Gonna have to iron out that one for sure. And then another one, again, I was not connecting the dots when I was there, the Velociraptor. The Velociraptor, I have this. I scooped one up on Mercari literally for $16. I had no idea these things went as high as they did. I absolutely got just a crazy good deal on it. You can't really see it, I don't think. No, you can't, but it's right up there. Anyways, doesn't really matter. I have a second one that I'm going to sell off. But we'll clean the cardboard up, make it nice and straight, and then we'll sell this one off. So I can kind of recoup some of that investment into these things. Again, I hate saying that word investment. I found myself saying it the other day. It's not an investment. It's a toy. It's for fun. You want to invest in something? Go buy a house. All right, so I think, yes, there are only 5 dinosaurs in the Series 1 that are like that. And you can see right here, the Dimetrodon, the Celos whatevers, the Velociraptor, the Dilophosaurus, and the Pterodon. The Dilophosaurus I do not have. Once I get the Dilophosaurus, then I will have all of those dinosaurs. I also have the T-Rex loose He's up there. I don't have him in the box. I want to get him in the box. Then you have 2 Dino Screamers and then all the figures. That would complete all of Series 1, but we're not done yet. So let's talk about more of Series 1. We have Alan Grant. Now, his card is not in crystal clear condition. It is a little yellowed. I don't like that, but it is what it is, because overall, his corners are in really good shape, and Alan Grant brings a heavy penny if you were to buy him on his own. I don't know why he's so expensive, but long story short, he's pricey. And again, he's one of the 5 characters. You have Tim Murphy, Alan Grant, Ellie Sattler, Robert Muldoon, and Dennis Nedry. Now, the one thing about those 5 characters is I have all those characters loose in my little toy chest display case over there, but I did not have any of them on card. So I'm very excited to have them on card, like crazy excited to have them on card. My next one is good old Tim Murphy here. Again, Series 1 on card. Very excited to have that. My next one, another on card. We have ourselves here Dennis Nedry, I think this one is, right? Yep, Dennis Nedry right there. So there's Nedry. But sadly, that's only 3 of the 4 characters. So again, I'm looking for Muldoon and Sattler, which I think, honestly, Sattler and Muldoon, I don't think they're going to be very expensive. I've seen Sattler sell somewhere around $40 to $45 in decent shape. I should say good shape, not maybe minty, but you know, in very good shape overall, about $40, $45. And Muldoon, I haven't really looked up, so I don't know, but I'm gonna just assume Muldoon to be around the same. And if you remember, the last thing I told you that was in Series 1 were the Screamers. Bam! Look at that. We got our first Dino Screamer. This is a Dilophosaurus Dino Screamer. The other one is a Velociraptor, which who knows what's in the box, but in very, very good shape. Love the card condition on that. And then the Velociraptor. Heck yeah, look at that. So cool. Toys R Us sticker right there on the side. Somebody originally paid $11.99 for it. And who knows how many times it's been bought and paid for. Moving on from there, we move into another series within the Jurassic Park toy line, because you can't just make one series. You got to make Series 1, Series 2, Series 3, Series. We have the Dino Tracker series. There were 3 figures in this series. You have the Harpoon Harrison, Jaws Jackson, and Sergeant T-Rex Turner. This is Jaws Jackson. You can see right there. And here's the character. It's in good shape. Again, corners are nice. Very excited to have that. And we also have here T-Rex Turner. Corner's a little warped, but again, nothing I can't iron out right there. So the one we would be missing to complete this trio is going to be the Harpoon Harrison. There are other figures in this series as well. You can see right here. You've got a T-Rex, a Carnotaur, and I don't know what in the tarnation that word is there. And then you have these other guys over here as well. So, but I do know that the Carnotaur apparently is a pretty rare dinosaur. I've seen people post it before on eBay and Mercari and other sites, and yeah, they are trying to get a lot of money for it. Next thing I picked up in a little baggie, because I figured, you know what? Why not? These are brand new. Well, I can't say brand new. These are not brand new, but they are from 1993. I don't know if that'll show or not. I don't know. It's not showing. But it's from 1993. But these are pins. Camp Jurassic Park right there. The next one is just a plain Jurassic Park. No camp or nothing. And the last one is Visit Jurassic Park. And again, these all are from 1993. Where's it at right here? Yeah, 1993 Amblin Entertainment. So that's pretty cool to have all those little pins in the collection. Oh, but it doesn't end there. That may end the pins, and that may end the toys. But we got some media. First one we got is the Jurassic Park Official Souvenir Edition. only studio authorized magazine by Topps. This thing is awesome. Absolutely awesome. I mean, you has all these pictures in here, drawings in here, scene, the most iconic scene, obviously, Grant standing up to the T-Rex. Another iconic scene, Dennis Nedry about to be saying goodbye, which if you've never read the book, you got to read the book or do like I did and listen to the audiobook. Nedry's adios is pretty graphic. They did a good job of destroying that kind of, honestly, in the movie. Look, here's Spielberg, T-Rex. Very, very cool. But anyways, we picked that up. And then something I've been wanting forever are the comic books. Now, these are not all the comic books. I'm going to start with, I didn't realize how many comic books there were, but I got a lot of them. The first one we picked up is the Jurassic Park Raptor Hijack, I'm sorry. And I just can't wait to read through these things. These things are so cool. But there is one of four. So you have comic book 1. Here's comic book 2. Looks like he's smiling. Here's number 3. And our number 4. Look at that. Hanging on the side of that helicopter. Sheesh. Love it, love it. Okay. So that's the Raptor Hijack. Okay, our next one. These are brand new, never opened. So now I got to make the decision. Do I want to open them? But this is Jurassic Park Raptor is all it is. It's just Jurassic Park Raptor. This one is, you can get the 2 raptors on the front there. And then it's 1 of 2. And then this is 2 of 2. Jurassic Park Raptor. You can see the raptor right there. Which is, he's flying a helicopter. He's got headphones on and everything. This other one, and they both do. They even come with the trading cards right there, and here's the other trading cards on that one. So that's really cool. Our next set that we have for the collection of Jurassic Park stuff is Jurassic Park Raptor Attack. So you can see right there, Sattler, 1 of 4, and 2 of 4. We have 3 of 4. This reminds me of one of the scenes from The Lost World. I think it was in The Lost World. Yeah, where they were trying to... Oh, you'd have to read the book. I don't want to spoil it. And then this is 4 of 4 on the bridge. Very cool. And then Return to Jurassic Park. Now, these ones, I only have 2. I have number 2, and I have number 8. So 2 and 8... these came from, they even have little things on the back. They were apparently purchased at Carol's Comics in Deltona, Florida. So if you're watching, let me know if you got the rest of these. I want them. But this is Return to Jurassic Park, number 2. And then the other one is number 8. So there's a lot of comics that went with the Jurassic Park stuff, but as you know, and if you don't know, I'm a stupid large Jurassic Park fanatic. Cannot wait. Limited Run had a Jurassic Park thing come out. I think I've mentioned it before in here. They had some delays. I'm not very happy with how things have transpired on it. I even told them that in an email. I don't think I'm the only person that's dissatisfied with Limited Run and some of their business practices. But at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is. As long as I get my item, I just would have liked to have got it much sooner because I ordered it September 1st of 2023. Or was it in October? October 10th. It was either... No. Yeah, September 1st. We are past September 1st. I'm not going to see this thing probably till the end of the year. And that's if I get lucky. And fingers crossed, please, Limited Run, when you mail it, be careful. I don't want to have to get it and then just be heartbroken that now I got to wait even longer because it got damaged in the mail. Whew. Anyways, that completes today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely let me know down below what you guys think about all these fun Jurassic Park toys, the comic books, and the video games. And we'll see you guys right here next time on Jeremy Rewinds.
From Mario